It has been 7 months since the Red Bulls first took the ice together. More than 200 days since this particular combination of coach, player, and system was introduced to the hockey world. Since then, a lot has changed. The spring sun has charted its course, converting white to green across the Austrian landscape. And a new change was introduced to us all, one that will forever alter the course of history. 30 days have passed since Austrian authorities announced a countrywide quarantine as a response to the COVID-19 pandemic, bringing the world of hockey and everything outside of it to a standstill. This is unprecedented. Eisarena Salzburg now sits in solitary exile, its halls now eerily silent. But with silence comes clarity, and the faint memory of what happened between then and now begins to surface. The sounds and sights that once graced this glorious hall during the 2020 playoffs are just a brief, brisk walk down memory lane.
Just another big game today. That's it. That's all it is. It's just another big game. One thing that I really like about that pick round that we just did is that you get to practice playing big games. Go in, you play against the top teams, you get a great test run. And we were excellent. We were absolutely excellent through that. You know, you sit here as from a coaching side and you just think like, hey, it's the right words. What is it? And you know, the truth is there's not really a lot to say. That's the truth. The prep work is done. You guys know what to do. You know what to expect. And now it's time for you guys to shine. Okay, that's what time it is. Time for you all to feel real good. Thomas, who we starting, bud?
With home game rights earned in the pick round, the Red Bulls take the ice to kick off the quarterfinals against EC Panaceo VSV of Villach.
Let's get it going, let's get it going. Time! Gegen! Two! Help him! There's a good spot on the F2, there's good controlled skating by Balti. Head! One on! Come in! Oh yeah! Great try.
The first period counts down without a goal for either team, prompting the coaching staff to review and revise their play.
Look at him. I mean, look at all the space, man. Like this is, that can be our game. Like right away, just take it there. Go. Like you're just giving them whatever they want. I don't know that I think we just got to open their eyes up to it right now and just remind everybody. First period is out of the way. Okay, you guys should feel really, really good about it and just build into the second. Take some on. Got him, Chad. Make him pay, boys. Yeah, love it. Stay in the play now. We know what's going on.
There, back to the net. Tons of time. Oh. Hey! Get back!
Strong side on the exit, D. Strong side. You got two. Over. Great move, Nick. Get the middle. Help!
Down by a goal heading into the third period, the boys take a breather as Matt McIlvaine lays out his recipe to the art of the comeback.
No question we're being challenged. It's okay. We like a challenge. We embrace a challenge. And we respond. It's what we've done in the past. It's what we're going to do now. The art of the comeback. Knowing that it can't be you, it's got to be us. We got to do it together. Come on, man. Let's go. Help him! Go! There you go. Come in! Got it, far side, got it. Power play, power play. That's a 5! It's a 5! 5 on 3, Channel.
Late in the third, the pressure is building for the boys to score an equalizer. These next 2 minutes of power play will likely decide their fate.
Help him, Johnny, help him, Johnny. Got it.
How do we not win that? How do we not win that puck?
Power break. Power break. 2-2. 2-2. Turn it! Oh, man.
Well, first round of playoffs, it's always tough. We're the higher seed in the series, so you're going to have playing against a team that's going to have a little bit more urgency. I feel like we played a pretty solid hockey game, but we just kind of didn't get some breaks on the offensive side. So I think if we just kind of keep pressing, keep kind of doing what we're doing, we'll kind of get some breaks coming our way, and just got to stay the course. Biggest thing in good playoff runs is just staying poised, and when things don't go your way, you kind of don't overreact. And we really do have a group in our room that cares a lot about each other. So I think for us, we just have to stay the course and keep that strong belief.
Tonight, Victory heads to Villach, and in the morning, the boys will take to the road, looking for a series equalizer. The silver lining of this loss, however, comes in the form of an award for J.P. Lamoureux.
So I was awarded the Ron Kennedy Trophy yesterday, and that was for the regular season most valuable player. Tremendous honor, especially being a goaltender. It's not usually an award that you see goalies win too often. So, I mean, you can go down our roster as a couple guys that I think were deserving to be considered for the award too.
I think we played well enough to win in game one. We had trouble scoring, and I thought that you could feel some nerves in our group. Again, part of being a top team is that there's expectations, and learning how to handle those and handle the pressure to be able to perform. I'd say it took us a game to calm down. So we start this journey. One of the things that we talk about, our big themes, is one game at a time. And it's as cliche as it really is the real deal. And today the challenge is about response. That being said, there's no doubt in my mind how we're going to play tonight. I know we're going to be the more focused team. And I know that we're going to be the more desperate club. Let's be great tonight.
As snow descends over Austria, the final purge of an ending winter season, the Red Bulls journey out in search of a quarterfinals victory in what would become their final road game of the 2020 season.
Got one, just one. Come in. Nice play. Been a part of playoff series before where you are going up against a team that might be tougher than you. And so you have to redefine what toughness is. Our group here, we got willing guys like Peter Hochhofer to jump into a fight. We're not going to win with that mentality. But we do have a great power play, and we have a lot of skill. And one of the things that we felt through that game, as you could feel the game going sideways, was our discipline was going to be what changed the game. Our discipline can tear them apart. Stay disciplined, stay with it. It can tear them to pieces. The score broke open, and the game broke open, and the atmosphere in the arena broke open, and there's beers flying, and there's fights, and it's kind of like old-time hockey. Hammer time.
our group relaxed. And, you know, we used that game to build confidence going into Game 3.
Very confident indeed, the boys close out the night with a 7-2 victory. And in the words of defender Derek Jocelyn, 7 goals is a whole lot of cookies.
Cookies tonight, eh, man? I told you there's gonna be a full tray of cooks. You got clean cookies.
As the boys saddle up to head north with tonight's win, assistant coach Chris Spar continues his road game tradition.
You know what it is. DJ Spartacus. Let's go home, boys.
With less than 48 hours between games in the quarterfinals, the players and coaches are no longer given the benefit of time to make adjustments to their game. From here on out, all they have is what they can carry with them in mind, body, and spirit.
Second strong side attempt, D. Just be ready on the face-off. They're coming up. No ice. Good try. Come on! Time! Go! Go! Come in one hard! Time! Good stick. Stay matched up. Got one.
Tonight we catch a glimpse of what is possible.
JP!
When everything clicks for the Red Bulls. It appears Matt McIlvain's early goals of development and victory have reached the point of synthesis. The game clock concludes a 4-0 shutout. The Red Bulls can rest easy tonight with a 2-1 lead in the quarterfinals. And tomorrow they will journey back towards their opposition, blissfully unaware of the dramatic news that awaits them in Villach. Practice before the 4th game of the quarterfinals played out just like any other, with a mindful balance of work and play.
It's cat and mouse is what it is. I don't know if I'm the cat or the mouse though. Hockey's been my life since I was, 5 years old. I remember going to Leaf games with my parents back in Toronto, and then I started graduating into, AA, AAA as a player, and I never really thought that it would be a career or something that I could do for a living. And, very fortunate to be able to do that and then to be able to follow it up with a coaching career. So far, it's been kind of a dream come true.
I think I need 1 week. 1 week in the gym, 1 week on the ice, I can play again. Not a problem.
Why not?
Just get it in, get your bumps.
It's so easy to
While the team is all smiles on the ice, these same emotions cannot be shared back at the hotel as the Red Bulls manager awaits an unsettling call.
Wir haben jetzt den Liga Conference Call und es ist interessant, heute wird die Meisterschaft wahrscheinlich nicht auf dem Eis entschieden, sondern dieser Telefonanruf kann heute die Meisterschaft leider schon jetzt entscheiden bzw. beenden. Und ja, ziemlich offen, ziemlich interessant. Warten wir ab.
Looks like it's over. I can tell you that sitting on the other end of the conference call when the vote happened, I felt emotional. And that's the natural reaction for any competitor. The best feeling I can come up with to describe what you feel is empty. It doesn't feel like a loss. It doesn't feel like a win. It's like the absence of feeling. Then what happens is you go through this process of 2 days later and you see what the world is turning into. And you realize this is like way, way bigger than hockey. And our sport that we love and our league that we care so much about and the group of guys that we have, it's just one little drop in the bucket of this world that this virus is affecting.
As the situation continues to develop, the Red Bulls speed up their traditional exit interviews in hopes of sending their players home in fears that the transportation system across the globe will begin to shut down.
Yeah, we wanted to get the exit meetings done today. We feel like it's an important thing. It was weird not hugging or shaking hands with guys. They gave their heart and soul to us for a season, and before they get home, we need to spend time with them and let them know where they stand, let them know what they can work on when you're making decisions that affect people's lives.
Obviously, it was a new feeling in here for all of us, and I have no doubt that we would have won that championship.
Corona ist natürlich ein riesen Impact für uns alle gewesen, ein riesen Rückschlag, eine herbe Enttäuschung, dass die Saison so endet. Wir alle wissen aber, was es für die Gesellschaft auch bedeutet und was es für Ausmaße genommen hat. Aber das Einzige, was ich versprechen kann, ist, Corona wird uns nicht stoppen und die Red Bulls werden wieder angreifen. Wir werden auch nach dieser großen, herben Geschichte wieder voll angreifen. Mit den Red Bulls ist weiterhin zu rechnen.
In a season of sport where you're always defined by a championship. There's one winner and everybody else didn't win. You know, like this is one year where there is no winner. And so we get to judge differently. And so the way that I will forever remember this group is the closeness of the group and the brotherhood that we created. And the environment of guys picking each other up. Because in a season without a winner, that was our victory this year. That is how close the group became.
While we can spend hours discussing what would have, should have been, what history we could have written in the final games of the 2020 playoffs, perhaps we should all take Matt McIlvain's advice. With this virus, there are no winners, so we must also judge things differently, not by what happens to us, but by how we react. When this is all over, and we are given a second chance at our lives, when the doors swing open yet again, and the fans take their seats, and the players hit the ice, we will be given a second chance. A second chance to smile a little wider, laugh a little harder, cheer a little louder, and hold our loved ones a little tighter. Because just like this virus, soon we will all have a chance to do something that has never been done or seen before. Something unprecedented.